Dating is shopping nowadays, right? And that's why most Korean men and women are opting out because we simply cannot afford to have a relationship in modern society. I mean, it's called a dating market, for one. And second, we stratify people into a hierarchy and we put them in different positions. And when I was studying in the States back in college, I heard people say that someone is out of their league when they saw someone too attractive or too beautiful. And I didn't know that expression before, but it clicked the moment I heard it because it was very straightforward, right? And in Korea, there's a very similar slang expression we use for someone too good for another person. We say that this person is 넘사벽. 넘사벽 literally means a fourth dimensional wall that cannot be crossed. And the reason is not just the looks. The reason can be a lot of things. So it can be looks, it can be height, DNA in general, annual income, assets, occupation, university, education, or family background, and etc. And the thing is, this is actually how matchmaking works in Korea, in real life. So there are legit matchmaking companies that judge people professionally based on all of these criteria mentioned above. And what they do is they numerify, they quantify each factor and give one person an overall profile score. So just to illustrate, imagine a matchmaking company uses a 100-point profile score. So person A, he is 5'9", he works at a fast food restaurant, rents an apartment, earns an average income, and has no significant assets. You know, his score might probably be around 20 out of 100. And on the other hand, person B, he is 6 foot, owns a successful business, owns a home, has a high income, graduated from a prestigious university, and he has no debt. For example, this person would be around 85 to 90 points out of 100. And of course, this is not the real system. I'm just trying to illustrate how the matchmaking companies measure a person's value. And after they have completely quantified each person using a number, they pair each other with similar numbers. So for example, depending on their value, they are paired with a date within that same league, right? So, you know, this might sound very harsh and unromantic, but it's very realistic, right? It's very systematic, it's precise, hyper-realistic in a way. But on the other side of the scene, this is something funny. On the other side of the scene, there's a completely different world, right? And this world talks about love and romance. And this is what happens. Movies talk about soulmates. Songs praise that love conquers everything. Love wins. And Disney teaches us to follow our hearts. So, you know, as a guy living in modern society, how can this be not confusing, right? We're living in such confusing times, man. We see light with our eyes, but we are swimming in the dark. We need fantasy to constantly numb our damaged and exhausted souls. It's like charging batteries every single day in order to keep our minds and bodies alive. Sort of like how the Matrix controls the minds of people in order to suck up our souls. Or am I just being delusional?